Hey guys, NorthernAlex here. What is going on? I'm pretty stoked. This is planned Firefighter Simulator 2014. It will not be for release for another 2 weeks, but I have the chance to preview it for you guys. So we're gonna have a quick look at the game. Here you see all the settings. I have everything on high. Yeah, those are the audio settings. And this is the important part. This game is actually available in English. There is a couple of things new. One is the flashlight here, the other one is the axe. So there's gonna be missions where we need both of those. The flashlight is nice and bright, as you can see here nicely. And here's the first glance at the fire system, which I think is a little bit revamped. The fire overall seems a little bit more aggressive. Unfortunately, it seems also still very easy to extinguish, although this was the first level, so maybe that will change later on. Now here you can see some driving. It seems like the AI traffic drives mostly on the wrong side of the road. I do not know if that's only on those ring roads or in the main road, but it seemed like this was a problem. Now here you see another glance at the fire system and how it spreads. Now it is actually influenced by the wind, especially with the smoke. If you go closer to the fire and you get into the smoke, you will actually take damage now, if you are not, or more damage if you don't wear your SCBA. And it seems to me like, compared to Airport Fire Department Simulator 2013, the fire spreads faster, which I would assume makes for pretty interesting missions down the road. Because I had already on my first try, I didn't record it unfortunately, but on my first try I arrived at a scene. I took my sweet time because it is not that easy to get around on this map, no mistake. It is a big map and there's a lot of buildings, so if you don't know where you're going in the first couple of missions, you will fail probably. But yeah, I arrived at the scene, I took my sweet time and I roll around, and in that moment the gas tank blows up, and that was the end of that. So this is definitely something different from the Airport Fire Department Simulator, and something that I like very much. There's a lot of trees in this game too. And here you see another thing that's new, and that's the vehicles now have actually clear windows, so you can look inside. The overall model I don't think changed too much, at least I didn't notice any major changes. Now here we see the training tower, something that we didn't have in Airport Fire Department Simulator 2013. Now we have it. You can train extinguishing the vehicle back there, or you can also train in the first missions just with your normal handheld fire extinguisher, a little crate. There's also the scenario, the training scenario, where you can train to rescue a person. So obviously if you know the series or the franchise already, then these things are not really new for you, but I know that some of you guys never knew about this game until I did my let's play from comments and whatnot, so I pointed out anyways. Now here we see something that's really nice, and that is the driving physics were vastly improved, especially on the big engine, not so much on the car. That's still a little bit iffy, but on the engine, if you go with 80 in a curve, you will not just turn around. There, you start drifting and you actually drift off the road, which is normal. And here we see already what I told you with explosions. It seems to me like explosions are a lot more present in this game, a lot more frequent. Once you arrive, you really have to watch where you position your apparatus, because you will take some serious damage. As you can see here, I'm almost 50% damaged already. And that was because this car accident there, the car blew up. Now, I'm gonna stay on this mission here for a little bit longer, and after we extinguish the fire, that seems to be a new thing too, because I can't really remember that this was in Airport Fire Department Simulator, although I'm not saying that I played every mission, but I noticed it on this one. The missions are actually two-part. You go and extinguish the fire here in this case, on that motor vehicle accident. And once the fire is extinguished, you, in the next step, have to put binding agent, oil binding agent out, or oil absorbent I should say. And so this is a nice little touch. I personally like that very much. Now, I have to say, in all honesty, even though... what I did there is, that's something new too. If you want to fuel up your vehicle now, you have to actually open the fuel flap. Otherwise, you don't have to remove the fuel cap, but you have to open the little door, your fuel door. Otherwise, yeah, you can't fuel up. But what I was about to say was, the translation of the game feels... how do I say that? It's definitely translated, but it doesn't feel very professional. There are things translated. Now, it might be that this is translated for the UK, and as you know, the UK and North America, we translate things differently, but it's just... And you're gonna see that there are some things translated in a way that, I don't know, I never heard before that way. At least not here in North America. But regardless of that, in conclusion here, I gotta say, this game definitely came a long way. There's a lot more detail to the scenes. There's a lot more of small details that you can see when you drive through the area. Now, as I said, this map is huge, and you will have a hard time, depending on where you start, to get on time to your callout. So you might really want to use that save feature at the end of each mission, because if you just rely on the autosave, you might be you might be in trouble. And I think it's a little bit unfortunate that there is still no feature to save during the missions. That would be something I would have loved to see, but maybe in later versions, who knows. Here we drive from the scene. And there's another thing, what you might notice is there's a lightning storm. And you can see that I have my settings maxed out. And yet, even recording, I still rarely drop under 18 frames, which is almost 10 frames more than I had in Lightning Storm at Airport Fire Department Simulator. So they came a long way, guys. There is certainly things that could be better, and as we have the Let's Play, there's certainly things that we're gonna see that could be looked at again. But let's not forget, this game is written on the Unity engine, and for what it is, I think the developers did a pretty fine job on this game again. If you like the Airport Fire Department Simulator and you didn't get it because it was not in English, now this is your chance right here. This is a good game. It is in English. It's only subtitles, but hey, at least you can read and understand the missions. So yeah, I have the link in my description, and I hope you enjoyed this preview. Again, there is gonna be a Let's Play series starting here right away as soon as the Airport Fire Department Simulators Let's Play series is over, which is next week. And if you like my videos, please hit that like button. If you didn't do so already, subscribe to my channel. And visit me on the Code Zero forums, which is under www.codezero.us. Again, thanks so much for watching, guys, and God bless.